So this is for all of you who were absent for the past couple days. We've got some angle relationships to take a look at, and I want to make sure that you can handle them. So that's what this video is about. If we look, in any triangle, the sum of the angles is 180 degrees. So down here, the first question that we have to ask ourselves is, can three angles be the angles of the triangle? So we look at 55, 75, and 50. And all we do then is do 55 plus 75 plus 50. Plus 50. And we see that that equals 180. So that is, yes, these angles can be a triangle. Now, 60 plus 80 plus 20, that's only 160. So this is no. These angles can't be the angles of a triangle. And then I give you two problems to try. If you want to, you could pause the video now and try those two problems while this idea is fresh, or you can continue on. So the next type of problem we have is find the missing angle measure in our triangle. So this triangle has a 65-degree angle, a 60-degree angle, and then an angle that we don't know. So what we do is we set up an equation. 65 plus 60 plus an angle we don't know is equal to 180, because 180 degrees are in our triangle. 65 plus 60 is 125. And then we subtract 125 from both sides. Ten minus 5 is 5, and that means that this is 17. 17 minus 2 is 5, so that would be 55 degrees. So the missing angle is 55 degrees. Now I have an example for you to try. The last type of problem that we have from triangles having 180 degrees in them is to find the missing value in an angle expression. What I mean by that is this. There's 4x plus 2. This is an expression. It's not the actual, well, the actual angle measure we don't know, and it's also not just asking you for an angle measure, it's asking you for that value of x inside there. But we can still do the problem based off the same method. We still say 55 plus 75 plus 4x plus 2 has to equal 180. So 55 plus 75 is 130, plus 2 is 132, plus 4x. That equals 180. We subtract the 132 from both sides, and then 4x equals, this is 10, this is 17. 10 minus 2 is 8. 17 minus 13 is 4. And we divide both sides by 4, and x is 12. Triangle inequality theorem. The sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So if we look, side A and B, you'd add them together. If it's greater than C, that's good. Side A and C, you add them together. If it's greater than the third side, that's good. Then B plus C, if it's greater than the third side, that's good. So it might help to label A, B, and C. So we're going to go 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. That's greater than 10. This is good. We got to check the next ones. 3 plus 10, that's A plus C. 3 plus 10 is 13. 13 is greater than 9. That's good. And then 9 plus 10, that's B plus C. That's 19. That's greater than the other side, which is 3. So that's good. So these sides make a triangle. Down here, we have 19 plus 6. 19 plus 6 is 25. That's bigger than 12. That's good. 19 plus 12. That is 31. That's bigger than 6. That's good. But then we have 6 plus 12. And that's 18. And that's less than 19. That's not good. So these sides can't be the sides of a triangle. A quadrilateral is a four-sided figure. The sum of the degrees of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. That's because right here we have 180 degrees for this triangle and we have 180 degrees for this triangle. So two triangles together make 360 degrees. So So that gives us the following problems. If we look, we're just going to go around the circle, we'll go around the quadrilateral in a circle, and we're going to add together our angles. 88 plus 100 plus 99 plus x equals 360. So we grab a calculator to find the sum. 88 plus 99 plus 100 gives us 287, and that's plus x, and that equals 360. To undo the positive 287, we're going to subtract 287 from 360, and that gives us an angle of 73 degrees. Now, again, we can make this a little bit trickier by saying let's solve for x instead. So right here, we've got an expression, and we're going to go 24x plus 4 plus 92 plus 68 plus 100 equals 360. So 4 plus 92 plus 68 plus 100, that gives us 264. So 24x plus 264 equals 360. We then have to undo our addition, so 360 minus 264, that gives us 96. Then to undo our multiplication, we divide. 96 divided by 24 is 4. Now we come to angle relationships. This was day 2. Our first angle relationship is complementary. Complementary angles are a pair of angles whose sum is 90. So if you look, we have this little box here. This little box means 90 degrees. And we're missing this angle right here. So all we do is we say, hey, b plus 63, they're complementary. If I add them together, their sum is 90. So what we do then is we undo addition with subtraction. So 90 minus 63. And so that's 10, that's 8, so this is 27. So we make it a little bit more complicated by including an expression. So we go 3x plus 1 plus the other angle of 32, and that again would equal 90. We must simplify the left-hand side first, so 3x plus 33 equals 90. We subtract 33 from both sides. 90 minus 33 is 57. We divide both sides by 3. 57 divided by 3 is 19. So complementary angles are 90 degrees. The sum of complementary angles is 90 degrees. The sum of supplementary angles is 180 degrees. So here we say b plus 43 equals 180. You know when you have 180 degrees when you have a straight angle. So we subtract 43 from both sides. So that's 10, that's 17, and so b is 137 degrees. Again, we make this a little bit more complicated by adding an expression in here. So we have x plus 2 plus 119 equals 180. We add our like terms. X plus 121 equals 180. We then subtract 121 from both sides, and 180 minus 121 gives us 59. So we had complementary, they add to 90, supplementary, they add to 180. Then we have vertical angles. Vertical angles are angles that are opposite each other, formed by intersecting lines. So if we look here, this 32-degree angle, it's opposite this angle labeled B. Those are the same thing, because the vertical measures, well, the measures of vertical angles are equal, so B equals 32. If we look at this one down here, we just complicated it by adding an expression in, but this angle here is 59 degrees. This angle here is also 59 degrees, but it's labeled as 3x plus 2. So we set 3x plus 2 equal to 59. We then subtract 2 from both sides. 3x equals 57. Divide both sides by 3, and that's 19. Okay, so adjacent angles are angles that have a common vertex and a common ray. If you look right here, 25 has a common ray with the angle measured B, well, labeled B. So that's what makes them adjacent. Now, if you think this through here for a moment, we're going to go around a circle. So we're going to start here. We add B plus 294 plus 25 more. And if you go around in a circle, that's 360 degrees. So we add 294. Whoops, there should be a plus sign right there. You add 294 plus 25. That gives you 319 equals 360. To undo addition, we subtract, so 360 minus 319 gives us 41. So B is 41 degrees. The last problem looks like this, and I'm going to set this one up for you in just a second here. It says SDC is 110, so that means that this angle here is 110 degrees. EDS is 32 degrees. And we want to know how many degrees is it all the way around. So we go 110 plus 32 equals our unknown angle. So we add the two together, 142 degrees. In this picture, I'll set it up for you. IJK, this whole thing around here is 86 degrees. IJM is 46 degrees, and we don't know this. So you'll want to find that bottom angle, MJK. So hopefully this helps you pick up where you left off. This video is about 12 minutes long, encompassing 2 days worth of material. So it's a condensed version of what we did in class, and you should do the You Try problems, check them out, and let me know how they went. Thank you.